Hey there, everybody. I wanted to pop on here today and just walk you through a conversation that I have been having quite a bit lately. And I've been really happy with the results. Just to back up a little bit, it's a conversation I've been having with friends in general. And I'm finding it really useful to have this conversation with somebody that I'm dating because, hey Latricia, nice to see you, because it's a really great way to fast track the process of getting to know each other with a little bit of structure, but not so much formality that it feels like an interview or like we're grilling each other. And there's been something really relieving to know that this structure is in place as a way to keep diving into deeper and deeper connection. So for those of you who are new to me, my name is Lisa Rose. I am a love and dating coach. I am the founder of Deeper Love, Better Sex, and I help successful singles get really good at dating so your dates naturally lead you to love. Facebook isn't showing me who's here, so please pop something in the comments and let me know that you're here with me, and same as you're watching the replay. So I'm not a really big fan of that question of how was your day today or how was your day, honey? Thank you. Because as a woman in any 24-hour cycle, my day has gone a lot of different ways. Trust me. I've had moments of a lot of ease and a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure. And probably in 24 hours, I've had a moment or two of just like a little bit of grind or a little bit of frustration or a little bit of needing a nap or something. So that question just for me feels too generic. It's like what I'm really more interested in expressing and in hearing about is what's present, what's alive, what's relevant, and what's juicy. Because that kind of helps me feel in immediate connection, both by hearing about that from him and sharing my heart with him. So I want to walk you through what I have come to call the check-in and the check-out conversation. And I like to have the check-in conversation as early as we can in our getting together. And I want to just make a distinction that I don't really do this with somebody who I'm in like the meet and greet phase. For me, this is somebody who I'm actually actively seeing, building rapport, building connection, getting to know. It works great actually in long-term relationships. This is something that my last partner and I did on a pretty regular basis. It also works really great. Hey Kat, it also works really great for friendships because there are some friends that I'm only seeing every few weeks and I want to get current with them. This is a really nice process to do that. So the check-in is just kind of speaking to what's present, what's alive for me, where I'm at, where my mind has been taking me, what's present in my body, if I'm feeling preoccupied. It's just kind of like getting them up to speed and naming it, getting myself up to speed. So a little example might be something like, oh, I've had a really full day today. I just got off my last session. I had some awesome coaching clients today. I'm feeling really fulfilled and really satisfied. And I got a lot done. And I'm also, I don't know, whatever else would be present. But it's kind of like you want to speak to where's your attention? Where's your focus? What are you celebrating? Is there something that is up that has you a little bit preoccupied or might stop you from feeling particularly present? You can also say, in terms of bridging like the relationship piece, it's a great time when I'll say, and I was really looking forward to seeing you, and I'm really glad that you're here, and I'm looking forward to our time together. So like that's a way of including him, making him feel really welcome, and also letting him know, like not being shy, that I was anticipating seeing him with delight. Men love hearing that. Of course, I love hearing that too. So can you feel how this is much more connecting than like a, how was your day? Any questions, any comments? Is this making sense to you guys? Have you ever done something like this? Let me know. Put something in the comments. Maybe I'll see them. So that's the check-in, and I like to do that at kind of the front end of the date because I notice that it does a lot to really build rapport, and then from there we're kind of in sync and we can make a decision about, what we want to do, how we want to spend our time together based on where we're both at. And it also helps me to really hear from him, because if he's coming off of a day where he was running around a lot, or there was a lot of stress, or there was a lot of tension, it's just helpful for me to know that. And then I might ask him something like, is there anything that you need that would help you transition? I like being asked that question as well. So that's the front end part. And then the back end is like at the end of the date, whenever that is, to do a check-out. And I just want to say one more thing about the check-in. The check-in can also include any fears, concerns, like anything that's coming up about the relationship. Like that could be something like, I'm noticing that I'm really getting close to you and I'm starting to attach to you and it feels kind of wonderful, and it also scares me a little bit, or it scares the shit out of me. Or I've been thinking about you a lot more lately and I've been really appreciating the way that our connection is growing. Or maybe there was some snag and you had a little miscommunication and you want to just kind of like clear that up so it doesn't color and influence your time together. So that's actually a really important part. I'm a big fan of appreciation, and these little check-in and check-outs are just a great time to add some appreciation in. Like, hey, I really like the way you've been staying in touch with me. Hey, Jen, I had a feeling you were going to be on today. I really like the way you've been staying in touch with me. I'm really enjoying your messages. I like how present you feel with me. Just like setting the tone of appreciation is a really nice way to set a stage for a great tone together. And that's the foundation. Okay, so I'm going to see if there's any questions. Okay, good. Okay. So then on the checkout, which is at the end of the date, it's nice to do kind of like a recap. Again, kind of leading with appreciation. Like, wow, I really enjoyed this time. It was so sweet. It was so tender. I feel closer to you. I feel more connected to you. Or if the truth is, yeah, there's something in me that's stirring. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm going to sit with it and let's have a conversation in the next couple of days, or as soon as I know more about it, I'd like to chat with you. Like, it's an opportunity to get real without having to be dramatic about what's actually going on. So guys, if this is making sense, put something in the comments so I know that it's resonating for you. If you have a question, let me know. It's like a way of kind of just taking a pulse and giving a weather report about how you're doing on the back end of a chunk of time together, whether that was a couple hours or a night or whatever it was, and just kind of speaking that. So I might say something like, that was a really sweet time, I'm really glad we got to have this time together. Or if there's something that's more tender and more vulnerable, I will also speak to that. And it's a great time to go out with some appreciation, thanks for sharing what you shared with me. Thanks for opening up your heart. Thanks for being more vulnerable with me. Thanks for that amazing massage. Whatever it is that's present, because when we bring our attention to what there is to appreciate, guess what? There's so much more to appreciate. And where I have found this to be really useful is a couple of ways. One of them is, it means that we don't ever have to wait for that perfect moment to speak what's in my heart, what's on my mind, or to check in with him about what's present for him, because we've kind of built that in to the container of our connection. And that is such a huge relief. I mean, I hear from so many of my clients, it's like, I don't know when it's the right time. I don't want to be overly dramatic. I don't want to always be processing, but I also want to be getting closer and I want to be getting deeper. So this is just a nice way there's going to be like a check-in. And I really invite you to get as real. I'm going to read what you're saying. Definitely raise. Thank you. Cool. Get as real, use this time to get as real and just speak, so that you're both kind of in the loop about what's happening. And then the checkout. Okay, so that's part of it. You don't have to create the perfect time. And then the second piece, what was that second piece? I don't know. I'm sure it'll come back. It gets us current so that like I'm not wondering, is he coming off of a really stressful day, or is there something that's been challenging in my day that I just want to speak and name and have it be seen so that I don't have to manage it. So it's really a nice way to like just get real with each other without it being serious and without it being a big deal. Um, and then the checkout, it's a nice way to like put a frame and put a container and weave in just some acknowledgement about what's actually going on between the two of you. Like either you're getting deeper and closer and you're enjoying that, or you're feeling really tender and raw, or you're excited about the next time together, or you might even say something like, feels like there's something in the space that feels a little unclear or unfinished. Are you feeling that too? You know, and then you can choose whether you have that conversation then or whether you decide to table it but have it the next time that you chat. So I wanted to share this because it's something that like I said, I'm just really enjoying using it. I've been suggesting it to my clients lately, and they've been reporting that they are enjoying the benefits. So when you listen to the replay, let me know how this lands and if this makes sense to you. And if you are dating somebody and you want to test it out, let me know how it goes. So if you found this helpful, come join us over in my Facebook group, Dating Wisdom for Successful Singles. I offer tons of tips on how to make your dates great, how to enjoy the process of dating, and how to meet your match. And you can find me at Deeper Love, Better Sex. I send you much love and wish you a wonderful day. Bye.